Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm filming a brow routine for you guys. This is how my brows typically look. So if you guys want to see how I get my brows looking like this, keep on watching. Okay, so to start off this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys some basic ideas of like what I use for products, and then we'll go ahead and dive into the tutorial and show you guys how I do my brows. I do use a palette. This is the BH Studio Pro Ultimate Brow Palette. This is a mixture of creams and powder that you can use. So I mainly use these two colors right here, and as well as these two colors up here for the powders. These I like literally never go into. If you do plan on doing clients' makeups or just doing your friend's makeup for fun, this is an awesome purchase because you can use this for different types of people's like eyebrow colors. So I like this. It's awesome. That's what I use. I also use a brush and a spoolie. This is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. The number wiped off on it, but I know that this is the smaller one. They have two, and this one is the smaller one. I think this one, the number might have been like 7 or 9. I really don't remember. The spoolie is just a little bit rough on here, so I like to use the Anastasia Brow Pencil spoolie because it's a lot more softer than this one. So I like to use this one more on the front because it gives that more like soft look. This is good at the end of your brow when you're like putting it together and making it look good and stuff, but in the front it's a little too harsh in the front, if that makes sense. Today I'm also going to be showing you guys how to carve your brows. Carving brows is honestly just a makeup term for cleaning up your brows, make it look more precise. Use concealer. So I used the Too Faced concealer. Another concealer that I really like is Kat Von D's concealer. I use that with the Morphe M4 1 brush. This brush is great. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and go into my brows. The first thing I do is always brush out my brows. I should probably have a mirror. That's another thing. I recommend using a full face mirror when you're doing your brows, because if you use a tiny handheld mirror and you just do it up close, you might not be getting what you want because you're not seeing your entire face. It might be, your brows might be bigger or smaller than what you want them to be. I'm just gonna go into my BH palette and I go straight in with the dark shade like so. Here, let me zoom you guys in real quick. I'm just going to go in on the outer corner, on the bottom outer part of my arch, and just start lining everything, and then I go to the top and do the same thing. I connect the two, and then once I get to that, then I start to brush it out. Now I'm gonna get some more product and just go in again. Carving is definitely going to fix this because this is obviously not the look I'm going for. This is really nasty, but once you carve it, then it will be more precise and everything will look a lot more cleaner. So now I'm just going to do the front bottom half of my brow. And now I'm taking my brush and flicking the product upwards. Now I'm going to do the same for the top. And then flick down. I'm not grabbing any more products because I like the front to be more gradient. Just like that. And now I'm going to take my spoolie from the Anastasia Brow Wiz and go this way and up too. Sideways and up. Now I'm going to take some more product and add it a little bit more over here. Kind of fill it in more. Using a spoolie. Blending it out. Just like that. And now I'm going to use the powder in the palette. I'm using the darker shade first for the outside and then the inner shade in the front. The reason why I'm using a powder on top is so it sets it my brows don't move. Going back to the brow wiz from Anastasia, I'm going to blend the front end again. And blend the outer. Awesome. So this is how my brow looks like so far. Obviously, very dramatic change, but that is just how I do my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and just carve it out now. So I get my concealer, I get my brush. Cool. And then I'm going to literally brush the top like so. And now I'm going to carve my brows. So I usually start off with the front and then make my way towards the end. If you mess up, like I kind of did, like right here in the middle of the arch, it's not the way I like it. I want it to be a little bit more filled in. You can go back to your brush. I'm gonna use the powder, and then I'm just gonna fill in that gap. Going back to the brush with concealer on it, just clean it up a little bit more. Now I'm gonna do the top half of my brow. Awesome. So now that I have my brows carved, I obviously need to blend out the concealer. I sometimes use a beauty blender, but I like to use this brush by BH Cosmetics. This is in 125. The reason why I like this is because the brush is like so condensed and nice. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but you're gonna see what I do. You can easily do it with a beauty blender too, but I just like to use a brush. I like to blend it in, and then I like to go kind of drag it. Leave it like that. That's how I do my brow. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do the next one. Just same process, literally the same exact process. Alright, so that is how I do my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face makeup and I'll be back with you guys in a second. Alright, so this is the end of my makeup face look. I honestly like the way my brows came out. This is typically how my brows are. I definitely have stepped up my game in the brows lately, and it's kind of funny because when I first do my brows, that's the very first thing I do with my makeup routine. I always do my brows, and it's so funny because it looks so harsh on me. The brows just look so bold on me, but once I have everything else on, I think it comes together, the look comes together, it looks so much better. But my tips with brows are definitely take your time, figure out what works, what doesn't work. Is what you're doing right now, is it too thick, is it too thin? What works out for you? Do you like it thicker? You know, do you like it thinner? And like work around it, you know? Try carving. Carving your brows literally makes the hugest difference in the world. That's the end of my brow routine for you guys. These are how they look, and I hope you guys got some tips and tricks about your eyebrows. and hopefully you guys can use that for you in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!